Okay, good evening everybody. Welcome to our bonus live stream for today. It's an evening flight from Palmero to Iraklion. About an hour 45 according to the flight plan. So we'll get in here. Should be a nice evening flight. So we will get in here, get everything set up, and we will be on our way momentarily. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Welcome. Might be a bit quiet because I think the F1 race in Texas just went live a moment ago.
07 ready for departure IFR to Nikos.
Orbit 237 altimeter 29er.9er 2 wind 147 at 19er. Cleared for takeoff runway 07.
Cleared for takeoff runway 07 orbit 237.
Let's get weather. Don't have to deal with that. Make sure we are all set with our assistant. Yep. 5,000 feet. We'll turn the landing lights off after we get airborne. All right. Let's see. I think we are all set to go. Let's get in the air.
Orbit 237 contact Rome Center on 131.1. Good day.
131.1 for orbit 237. Rome Center orbit 237 is passing 1,200 feet, climbing 5,000 feet.
Orbit 237 Rome Center altimeter 29er.9er to continue as planned.
Go. There we go. We're all set.
Orbit 237 climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet orbit 237.
There we go.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Oh, goodness.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Thought I...
Overspeed.
It is really easy to get going fast in this plane, I'll tell you. Hello, Amela. Welcome. How are you? Look at that moon right there behind us. That looks pretty nice. Back on track here in a moment. As we took off, we went pretty wide out. Hello, Bex. Welcome. How are you? I'm doing okay. Just had a pretty much of a chilled Sunday. Been a little chilly here. Supposed to get rainy again tonight. So, yeah. Just been watching old episodes of Are You Being Served? Like that show. You're welcome, Bex. Oh, we got 2 people in the chat, 3 people watching. Somebody else isn't feeling very chatty. Who could that be? Come on, to say hello. We don't bite. We're not unfriendly or anything. Let's go. Let's just say hello. It's all good.
Orbit 237, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Oh.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, orbit 237.
Nope. I guess whoever it was didn't want to say hi. Alrighty then. Well, so be it. What is... Wow, Mela, you're really getting terrible with the names. Oh, Lord. You know, if Chris comes in and sees that, you're never going to hear the end of it. Box, Bex. Wow, finally. Goodness gracious. Well, I don't think Daniel will be in tonight. He's probably watching the F1 race. He's not at work already. Chris talks too much. Well, some people may disagree with that. Some people may say Chris is too quiet. You never know. now. I think we are all pretty much set here. I always like to, once we get flying, I like to kind of just check around and see what stuff works, what isn't working. Pizza. Hello, Chris. Not much. I just been watching some stuff on Amazon Prime. Just having a lazy day. So, pizza, huh? Interesting, Bex. What kind of pizza did you get? Matters. So this is 628 nautical miles, so I don't think we're going to do that in 2 hours, but you never know. I saw... Hold on a second. Get this. Are you ready for this? I saw a recipe for... Oh, spiced lamb pizza. Both streams. Talk about both streams. Spiced lamb pizza. Now that does sound good. I don't know how to cook lamb. I'd have to... Spiced lamb pizza. Free cheese with ketchup. Free cheese with ketchup. I never thought about that as a ketchup on pizza. That's new. I have never thought about that. Oh yeah, I guess if you think about it, the sauce is tomato, which is what ketchup is based on, but yeah, spiced lamb pizza. That sounds good though. I got that in the email from All Recipes or something like that. Watch, we're going to get close to 24 and then we're going to go to 32, which is what I think I put in for our cruise altitude. Yep. Yeah, All Recipes. It's your own recipe. Ah, okay. So both streams. I don't see you watching on Twitch, so I don't know what other stream you could be in, Chris.
Orbit 237, climb and maintain flight level.
There we go. I called it.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, orbit 237.
That's a unique recipe, Bex. I've never heard of that before. Certainly never heard of ketchup on pizza, but hey, if it works, it works. I don't know. There's probably our airport there that we took off from. Right about there, I think. So now we'll make our way to... Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Daniel to pop in and say hi, although you never know, he might. And I don't think Pulse will be here because he's probably watching the F1 race. And who else? Definitely don't expect Mick to be here. So yeah, I think this is going to take a little bit longer than the hour or whatever it said. It's probably going to be about a 2-hour flight. So this should take some people to Betty by time. Oh, Battlefield 5. Oh. Now Melo's hungry. Imagine that. Nothing new there. Yeah. Let's say that there's nothing. That's not a. It's not something that is unusual. Amela doesn't do little lunch snacks, Bex. Hey, Mick is here. Well, hello, Mick. Surprise. Yes, I didn't expect you here. I thought you'd be... Oh. Oh, yeah, I did see that. Oh, Bex. Yeah, quite the surprise. Mick, how are you? How was the first leg of the trip today? Didn't expect to see you here. I figured you'd be enjoying some of the posh life on holiday. Oh. He's more than welcome to be here, for sure. It's nice to see him here. Although I did not expect it, that's for sure. I figured Mick would be relaxing with maybe some Southern Comfort and we have eaten and settled down in the hotel room. Oh, hotel room. And Abella says, I'm eating, of course. Imagine that. Yeah. No surprise there either. Newsflash, Amella's eating. Again. Well, hello to the Mick family. Hope you enjoy your holiday. Anything special for dinner tonight, Mick? Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's been a little chilly here still. Supposed to get some rain tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, other than that, it's going okay. Matter of fact, before I forget, I got to run the trash out to the dumpster because the trash collection comes tomorrow. So I got to make sure I take my trash out tonight before I call it an evening. I just thought about that. So yeah, quite the surprise, but didn't expect that. So earlier when I did the flight from, what was it, de Gaulle to Bordeaux, we had that little weird situation with the, with our flight plan. I reflew it, but I chose a different arrival and was able to land. Now, it kept me at 18,000 feet. Once I took off and got I followed the same departure route, but stayed at 18,000 feet and landed it no issue. It was really strange. So I don't know what happened. I guess I wasn't supposed to go to 35,000 feet at all. So yeah, that may have been the reason why that happened. I don't know, but yeah, I was able to fly it, land, no problem, and there we go. Didn't have to manually fly it in and all that. Now I saw somebody. Nope. Oh. No. I thought. I guess there's only. Oops. Uh-oh. Did I turn off the e-autopilot by accident? I did, didn't I? Oh, I think I shut the engines off. Did I shut the Oh, I did, didn't I? I think I just accidentally shut the engines off. Yep, I did. I think I did. Oh boy, I think I screwed up. Oh boy. Yep, I sure did. Holy crap. I can't believe I just did that. Yep, I sure did. Alright, let's see if we can pull up the checklist here and see if we can get the Oh boy. Yep, I might have just ruined this one. Wait, maybe not. Maybe not. I hear him coming back on. Yep. I hear him coming back on. I might have saved it. I might have saved it. I think I did. Yep. I think I did it. I did it! The engines are back on. Woo! Oh. Oh boy. Well, how's that for interesting? Well, luckily we didn't lose any information. Yes, that sure was, Bex. I was trying to see if I look back this way that it would peek around the corner and I could see down the Okay, well, let's not do that again. Alright, let's make sure the autopilot and everything is still on. It is. Let's double check our altitude. Yep. So we are in our... Okay.
Orbit 237, contact Brindisi Center on 123.905. Good day.
Going to 123.905 orbit 237. Brindisi Center orbit
Sounds
237
posh, staying
flight
in a
level
hotel.
320.
Orbit 237 Brindisi Center. Continue to Abaco as planned.
Luckily, we didn't lose our flight plans, so that's the main... Let's get the speed back up here if we can. Did you stop for a coffee? Oh. Well, at least we're within the range of our 32 eating more. Newsflash, Amella's eating more. I told you, Bex, one thing you gotta know about Amella. Amella doesn't just have a snack. Because once Amella starts eating, it's like it's a long process. Yeah. Well, at least we know if we accidentally turn off the engines what to do. We just do the checklist again and everything should start back up. So brownies. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to make the jump from a 3-cheese pizza with ketchup to brownies. That seems to be a very weird, odd sort of jump from one thing to another. That's that doesn't seem very good. Like my stomach, like it sounds like I like brownies and all. Don't get me wrong, I like pizza, but going from one to the other, just I don't know. Yeah, that just, I don't know. That's a very odd sort of segue. I mean, I guess that'd be like if I just had a couple helpings of sushi and then I was like, okay, so we took off from the, just off the tip of the boot of Italy, and I think, let's see, let's see if I got this right. Nope. Let's see. So, Palmero. Oh, okay. Yep, so, according to this, Palmero, I don't know, maybe I wrote it down wrong. So, it's changed names. It's the Falcone Rossellino Airport, is simply Palermo Airport, formerly Punta Raisi Airport, off the island of Sicily. So we took off from Sicily. We're going to the Greek Isles. We're going to Iraklion. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so Iraklion, not Iraklion, Iraklion Airport, Nikos, Kazakis. I'm not pronouncing that probably right because I don't know how to speak Greek very well. So that's where we're going. Iraklion. I think it's part of the Greek Isles. Oh yes, so is the primary airport in the Isle of Crete, Greece, and the country's second busiest airport after Athens Airport. It is located about 5 kilometers east of the main city center of Iraklion, near the municipality of Nea Alikarnassos. Now it's a public/military airfield. Oh, all right. Good night, Mick. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Glad for you to stop by and say hi. Appreciate that. He didn't have to do that. But nice to see you. So yeah, we're going to the Greek Isles. So the Isle of Sicily, the Isles of Greece. Let's get this dialed in. Oh, that's not what I wanted. 7. So I'm surprised we haven't heard any other sort of radio chatter. Over the water now, obviously. Most of this trip is going to be over the water. So, yeah, this is going to be a bit longer than expected, I think. So, this should take everybody, well, not everybody. Should take a few people into Betty by time. And then we'll call it a night with I don't know how. So, anyways, oh yes, back. Well, yeah. Usually, yeah. That's true. Because normally, let's see, it's 8:30. So yeah, based on usually when you and Mick stream around about this time, by 5 o'clock my time, you're close to calling it a night, so, or you're starting to yawn in the chat, or the stream. I mean, not the chat, but the stream on Sundays. So, I needed to worry about anything else. He'll work tomorrow, can have a late night. Oh, there you go. That's always a good thing. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, usual time, first thing in the morning. We're going to do our F2 race there in Sochi, the street race, and then we're taking the CJ4 again from Berlin to Warsaw. So, yeah. And then that'll be it for tomorrow, and then Tuesday, of course, just flying. Only the flight A320 going from Bangor, Maine to Newark, New Jersey. So that should be a good flight. Wednesday, CJ4 again. Manus to Kandahar. But Wednesday we'll be back in F2 first. That'll wrap up the F2 season. And then Thursday we'll start the Formula One season with when we wrap up on Wednesday with Trident, we will sign for Scuderia AlphaTauri, and then we'll Thursday will be our debut race with Scuderia AlphaTauri, and we will make our way to the top of the sheets. So back at the racing tomorrow. I was going to try to wrap it up over the weekend, but I thought, no, we'll play out those last two races. We'll see if we can demoralize the other teams just a tad bit more, rub a little bit more salt in the wound. On our way to F1. And if we don't, that's okay. I don't expect to win the last two races of the season, but who knows? Well, the last four races we have the feature race and the sprint race, but who knows what might happen. I saw Joe was playing golf earlier with Glenn and somebody else. I didn't recognize the name. Whoever the third person was with them. Bella's going out soon. Uh-oh. Look out, New York. Bella's going out soon. Lock up your refrigerators. So yeah, what was I gonna say? I forgot where I was going with this. Yeah, I don't know, but we, hello, Melis. Yeah. Got some good flights planned ahead, I think, for the rest of the week. Don't forget, Spitfire Saturday. I think we're going to try to make the landing a little bit better this time around than we did the other day. But I think we're set for success. So should be good. And Before we know it, it'll be the end of October. November, here we come. Before we know it, it'll be Christmas time. Hard to believe. I don't know where this year went. Oh, I know. It was, yeah. How long was this flight? Well, according to the flight plan, it says an hour 45, but I think that's might have been under that might have been that might not have been the correct amount of time. I think it's going to be over 2 hours, quite honestly, in Mela. So, yeah. We still got quite a way to go. So our next marker is 218 nautical miles, another 200 or less than 200 beyond that to our destination. So, yeah, we still got a bit of way to go. So, I think it said like an hour 45, I think was the... After I had plugged in the departure and arrival information, I think it said hour 45, but I'm guessing, I mean, we're at 47 minutes, 48 minutes streaming wise, so probably about 46 minutes flying total right now. So we still got some distance to cover. We're just plugging along here. Certainly once we get to the next marker, which we passed, should be Titus, should be our next marker, then we should start talking to somebody over in the Greek Isles. So we've not had any radio chatter from air traffic. That's surprising. A lot of people might not be flying in this part of the world right now, so got a nice quiet. Of course, that probably changes as we get closer to our destination. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Now, one of the things that, for an achievement in Microsoft Flight Sim, you have to do an 8-hour flight in a turboprop plane. So I think I could do it in the King Air 350i. That's a lot of flying, though. And that's a long stream. But I think I could do it. Well, I know I can do it. It's just how many people would come in and hang out. And so I'm thinking about doing that. Maybe it would have to be I think. Well, yeah, it would be kind of hard to do on a weekday. Maybe on a weekend, on a Sunday, we'll do an 8-hour flight in the King Air 350i. And I might do it on the east coast of America. We may do, like, I could take off from Binghamton and go to, I'd have to look at it. Probably down to maybe somewhere in Tennessee. I think that would be at least an 8-hour flight. We might have to look at that. Yeah, I'm going to look at that. Let me write that down before I forget. So that would be like in the morning on Sundays, take off at 6:30, and we'd wrap up by 2:30. So yeah, after I land this, I think I'll take a look at that, and that could be for on the 9th of November, maybe. No, I can't do it on the 9th. I'll be out of town. What am I saying? Maybe when I come back. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Wait, no. Hold on a second. Let me look at the calendar. So it'd be the 14th of November. For 11th of November, for Veterans Day, we won't be racing. I'm gonna have to figure out something fun to do for Veterans Day. Let's see, a Veterans Day. I have to think about that. Veterans Day flight. What could we do? Oh, I think we'll take the Tomcat somewhere, maybe. Yeah, there we go. We'll fly the Tomcat somewhere special for Veterans Day. There we go. Maybe we'll have a little story time with that as well. I'm trying to think where we could fly to. Yeah, 14th of November we'll do an 8-hour flight in the King Air 350i. We'll do that along the east coast of America. We'll take off from Binghamton, and then we'll make our way down the coast. If you go from Binghamton to if Nashville, I think, is probably about an 8-hour flight in that plane. I'm guessing. Alright, well, that's fine. We're just cruising along here. You're not missing anything. I have to think of somewhere special for the Tomcat flight for Veterans Day. Now the only thing is, yeah, we're gonna give it a go. Yeah, we'll give that a go. We'll go Binghamton somewhere. We'll try to go down the East Coast, or kind of the East Coast, but. Binghamton will be our departure airport. Now somebody wrote a book, a guidebook about this plane. I think it's $9. It's an ebook, and I think on I'm going to try to pick that up on the 1st, so I could learn a little bit more about this plane. Some of the systems that I don't really quite know all about. Oops. Yeah, I'd like to learn a little bit more about what I can and can't do. There we go. At least we have an idea of
Orbit 237, contact Athens Center on 135.875. Good day.
135.875 orbit 237. Athens Center, orbit 237, flight level 320.
Orbit 237, Athens Center, continue as planned.
all right. There we go. See, like the FLC mode, I don't even know what that does. Be curious to see what sort of updates are coming, or what updates happen while I'm gone. We're getting there. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this nice chilled evening flight. It's rather bright. There we go. We just need a light on over my side. Just a little bit of light, not a whole lot. Ooh, I gotta get my stuff put in for Thanksgiving. So make sure I get a turkey. Almost forgot about that. It'll get me some stuffing and some mashed potatoes from Walmart. There we go. Not sure if I'll stream. When is Thanksgiving this year? What day is it on? It is on. Wrong month. It's on a Thursday this year. Oh, I might not stream that day. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Or maybe I will. I'll just do a quick stream in the morning and call it a day. Because I know once I start eating that turkey, the what is it, tryptophan or whatever it's called, kicks in. I'm gonna be reclined in the recliner, and I'm gonna be knocked out. It's on the phone. Oh yeah, I figured Pulse would be watching the race. I think he said last night that's what he'd be doing, so. Yep, I'm gonna get a turkey for Thanksgiving. Not a huge one, just, you know, just something for myself. And I'll get the I'll run over to Walmart in the morning and get the mashed potatoes and stuffing, and I'll warm that up when it's time, and I'll throw the turkey in the oven. And so yeah, I'll probably do a stream that morning. Milla's back. Probably just maybe a little flight somewhere or something. And yeah. So matter of fact, Walmart usually they have like the different size turkeys. I don't need like the huge, matter of fact, let's see what different sizes they have. Not the sliced turkey. I want like the. Oops. Ooh. They don't have any turkeys in stock right now at Walmart. They're saying they're out of stock. That means they haven't gotten a delivery yet. Oh boy. That's not good. Well, that's the turkey breast frozen. Whole turkey. I'd probably say more than 6 pounds would be perfect. Let's see if Wegmans has it. Yeah, well, I would too, but I don't have any family in the area, and nobody's gonna invite me over, so yeah, I'm gonna. Save this. Yeah, Wegmans has a 10 to 14 pound average, 13 pounds whole turkey for about $30. That's a lot of turkey for me personally. I could probably that's plenty of leftovers right there. I might be tired of turkey after a while. But that's okay. Yeah, I don't really know anybody in the area where I'd be invited to dinner, so yeah. It's either I could either cook it myself, which I've never cooked a turkey myself, so I don't really know what I'm doing, or I'm sure there's a restaurant or something somewhere that I can order. I can go and eat or something. I just saw the other day when I was walking around, there's an old Red Robin's diner here on Main Street near where I live, and it's up for sale. I guess the guy couldn't keep it open anymore. You know, it's sad because it's a bit of Americana, and it's just sitting there emptied right now. and probably lost it because of the pandemic, and I think he was open for a while, but I think, you know, there just wasn't many people coming back. There's a newer one down over by the university. So, yeah, it's rather sad. Oh, what's going on with the stream now? Oh, no. You guys up there? Okay, it fixed itself. Let's say you might have to pop over to Twitch to watch. So it might be getting a little... It might get a little dodgy here for a bit, but yeah. No, I've never made my own turkey. I've never, you know, because either I've gone to my, you know, when I was in California, I'd go to my folks for Thanksgiving, or I would just not do Thanksgiving. I wouldn't have turkey. I'm not a traditionalist always. Okay. Sometimes I'll tell you now, I sometimes have, I've gone to Wendy's for Thanksgiving and had a double, you know, the double, Dave's double with, oh, perfect, Bex. Yeah, I don't always have turkey. And, you know, everybody freaks out. There's no law that says you have to have turkey on Thanksgiving. Okay, that's a tradition, but I'm not always a traditionalist. I've had sushi on Thanksgiving. You know, that's how much of a non-traditionalist I am. So, I thought about it, but I mean, quite honestly, if that amount of food for myself is quite a bit. So I don't know if I'm really going to do it. I might just, you know, go and get some stuff and just have, you know, something, but it may not. I'm just thinking about it now. I mean, as much as it'd be great for all the leftovers to have, it's a lot of work for just me, you know. What I may do, because I know on at Walmart, for instance, they have those pre-made chickens, the whole chicken. I may just get one of those instead, because that's more than enough for me. And I just pick through it the whole day and eat the whole thing. So, yeah. I might just do it that way. That's probably easier than trying to get a turkey and everything. I can just go that day and get the chicken and some mashed potatoes and stuffing and maybe some ice cream for dessert or something. And so, yeah. All right, we are slowly getting there. This may be about an hour 45. So we are within shouting distance of the airport. It's on this year, it's on a Thursday. It is the 25th of November this year. So, but usually, if you're working, or whatever, like when I was in the military, I think it was like a 4-day weekend or something. You had like Thanksgiving Day, the day after, Saturday, Sunday kind of thing. So, yeah. So I may just do that. That's what I did a couple years ago. Because last year for Thanksgiving, I didn't do anything. I don't think. certainly nothing special then. So, yeah, I might just, I'll just run to Walmart that day and get the pre-made chicken, because it's perfect size for me, and the mashed potatoes and stuffing, and just throw it on a plate and just have at it. And, you know, I'll just pick at the chicken for the rest of the day. Because I don't mind cooking. You know, like you guys know, I'll make the pork loin and chicken breasts and stuff like that. But I don't. Something like a turkey, I wouldn't know really what to do, to be honest, and I'd probably screw it up and it'd be ruined, and so it's quite all right. Like I said, I don't expect I'm going to get any phone calls for an invite somewhere or anything, so, which is fine. We'll do, like I said, we'll do a little something stream-wise in the morning, and then we'll call it a day and go from there. Yeah, I do like, because they're not very expensive either. They're ready-made chickens that are already, you just go there and pick it up and it's already heated up, and you know, get home and just chow down on it. So I just got to make sure I get there before they close. So. But, yeah. We should start our descending, I think. Get a little bit closer and we'll knock down some altitude and get ready to land. We'll wrap the stream up and put a nice little bow on top. Yeah, definitely don't have any plans for Christmas this year. So. I'll make plans if I win the lottery, though. I'll make plans to disappear for a while. That's the only plans I'll make. You won't know. Wait, just this time, Bex. I don't know if I dare ask who's winning the race. Or, let's see, it's almost, should be almost over, I would think. Oh yeah. So you were too lazy to go to the shop. Because I did have pancakes for breakfast. I didn't need to go to the shop for pancakes. See, that's what when you I don't know. Well, I guess there's always tomorrow, Bex. I don't know, if I had a real, like, I could go next door if there was something I needed to make pancakes from scratch, you know, not that I do, because I have a ready-made mix, but I could just run to the quick place next door, the quick fill. It's got a little market, it's got eggs, it's got milk, whatever I might need, but for the same price for all that, I could go to Walmart and get the ready-made box, and all I have to do is add water and stir it together and pour it in the pan, yeah, or my little whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. So I prefer the ready-made stuff because it's pretty easy. I don't think she does, Chris, quite honestly. It doesn't sound like it. Alright, I think we need to start dropping some altitude. So let's get down to about 22,000 feet.
Athens Center, orbit 237. Request flight level 220.
Oops.
Orbit 237, descend and maintain flight level 220.
There we go.
Descend and maintain flight level 220, orbit 237.
Yeah, I don't think she enjoys it, Chris. But I've learned over the years, when people know you to be a chatterbox and then you're not a chatterbox, they feel like something's wrong. I remember that's how I always knew when my soldiers who were normally like, you know, really talkative, when they weren't, then I knew something wasn't right. But I mean, it's your option. You don't have to be chatty in the chat if you don't want to be. It's perfectly fine. I know some people, they come in and just hang out and watch, don't say much. Other people are very engaging. It's, you know, it's all fine either way. I know there's times where I just want to lurk in a stream and not say much. I'm just here to be nosy. Yeah, I reckon if I do that, see, that's going to be the difficult part, quite honestly. If I do it on a Sunday, that 8-hour flight, I'm going to have to I think I'm going to have to mark the stream for 18 and over only. Just so we don't get a lot of kids coming in asking a gazillion questions and whatnot. So, and I may have to assign some mod roles for that stream just to keep an eye on things. Possibly. Don't know yet. Alright, we're almost there. No, I don't people want to talk or not in the chat. I'm okay with it as long as everybody's respectful. That's all that matters to me. That's all I care about.
Athens Center, orbit 237. Request 12,000 feet.
Orbit 237, descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Expect 12,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Expect 12,000 feet. Orbit 237.
Has the race... I would think it must have by now. Unless there's been like a lot of accidents or something that it's taken longer, or they had to stop the race for some reason, but it should be wrapped up by now. Looks like they're on the final lap right now. And it looks like Verstappen is in the lead. Yes, Max did it. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Suck it, Hamilton. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it. There we go. Max is the man. Max is the man. Yes. There we go. Suck it, Hamilton. Yep. Max, apparently it was neck and neck or pretty close. It was all down to who was going to use their DRS and win and a bunch of other stuff. But, yep, Max held on and won. Good for him. Good for him. Mr. Predictable is going to come out and start talking smack about how F1's gotten predictable again. Watch. I'm almost certain in the either as soon as he gets out the car, somebody's gonna go talk to him, and that's the first words out of his mouth is gonna be that F1's getting predictable again. Good for Max. Good for him. Good for Red Bull. Good for Honda. Even though this is their last year, I think, as an engine supplier. But I like to see him go out on top.
Orbit 237, descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, orbit 237.
I know what you're talking about. I know he won. Yeah, I had to look to see if the results were already in. I figured the race had to have been over or pretty close to being over. So, there we go. Good. Good. Let the Mercedes crying begin. It's not fair. Everybody's cheating except us. Suck it. Suck it, Mercedes. Suck it. You guys have had your way a little bit too long. You got a little too comfortable. It's about time somebody's breaking your spirit. It's bound to happen sooner or later. I'm glad finally somebody else is... Somebody. I was hoping it was going to be Ferrari. God knows. But they can't get their act together. The only person seen capable of doing it is Max Verstappen and Red Bull. Good. Matter of fact, I was watching Peter Windsor talking about Max getting pole yesterday. And somebody was in there was talking about how somebody posted a comment about how Peter Windsor says Verstappen's name. I'm like, if that's really you come in, that's your only complaint, then why are you even here if you don't like the way Peter Windsor talks? You know? There's plenty of other F1 commentators out there that you could watch on YouTube if you really felt the need. I miss Peter Windsor being the after race interviewer back in the day. Alright, we should be getting ready to do our approach here. I would have been like, yeah, Hamilton won, go figure. But good. Glad he... Yeah, it would be nice, but the future is far removed from that now, I think, Chris, unfortunately. A lot of the teams now have made, and the engine manufacturers have made it clear that the hybrid power units and all that is the way forward. The way of the gasoline engine is going by the wayside, and the only time you're going to see those sorts of cars is at historic events, and pretty soon I don't think I would envision there's going to come a time that they're not going to be allowed to drive
Descend
anymore.
And maintain 5,000 feet, orbit 237.
That they're not even going to be allowed to race in historic events. You may get a demonstration lap, and that's going to be the extent of it. And that's as much as you can expect. But they'll never go back to V10s. The environmentalists will never allow it, to be honest. And the car companies and everybody has already made it clear that they understand that the way forward is hybrid engines and all that. So I
Contact Kalamata approach on 122.1. Good day.
122.1 for orbit 237.
I think
Kalamata approach
we're
orbit
stuck with the
237
hybrids,
is
and
passing 11,000
that's
feet, descending 5,000 feet.
That's just the future.
Kalamata approach altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
I didn't particularly care for them. I prefer the V10 era, of course. But I don't mind the V12s because Ferrari's made some phenomenal V12s over the years as well. Whether they're the V's, well, they've made the flat 12s as well. But yeah, I don't think we're ever going to go back to there. The way I always think about it is this. When I went to my first American Le Mans Series race in 2003, and we had it, you had the Corvettes had the 7-liter V8s. Yeah, well that's it. But people don't want the. You have people who say that it's damaging the environment and all this other stuff, and it's the noise pollution, the air pollution, and all this other stuff, and but you felt that 7-liter V8 when the Corvette passed by. There was no mistaking it. Nothing else felt that way, sounded that way, whatever, but they won't never go back to it because now with all the environmental stuff and everybody's going to hybrid stuff, and it's just they're never going to allow it to go back. But it takes something away from the race, by not having the screaming V12s and the thunderous V8s, and but that's what they want, and that's what they're going to get. And a lot of people who remember racing from a different era are just not going to be that. Some people might be okay with it. Other people might be like, yeah, I'll never watch another race again, or I'll never go again. So I don't know. I got 5 viewers over here, and can we get a few more likes? Please and thank you. Do subscribe. Do give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. We're getting ready to land here. Here's our destination. We are on our approach. Well, not completely on our approach. We're just descending, and we will.
Orbit 237 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
There we go.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, orbit 237.
Orbit 237, you are 12 miles northeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect RNAV runway 27 approach via Gonsu transition. Clear to Gonsu.
Okay.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect RNAV runway 27 approach via Gonsu transition. Cleared to Gonsu orbit 237.
Orbit 237, keep speed not above 185 knots.
Keep speed not above 185 knots, orbit 237.
Slowing down. We get our taxi lights on. Just extra lights on the underside? It is. Okay. Well, the more lights, the better. What I always say. Oh, no, I don't think so, Chris. Somebody else is in here watching. If you want to say hi, you can. If not, that's perfectly fine. Do leave us a thumbs up, though. All greatly appreciated.
Orbit 237 descend and maintain 2,300 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,300 feet, orbit 237.
God. It's alright, Bex. I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, before, well, we're going to race. We'll do the race, and then we're going to do a we're going to do a lap in a V12 F1 car. Because we have those in F1 2020. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And tell me if you can tell if there's like a difference in the if you feel like there's a difference between the cars. Well, there certainly will be in the F2 car.
7 UR 11 miles east of Nico. Contact tower on 129.175 when inbound.
Tower on 129.175, orbit 237. Tower orbit 237 10 miles east, inbound RNAV runway 27 approach.
Orbit 237 tower. Altimeter 29.902 with 265 the tree. Cleared RNAV runway 27 approach.
Why aren't we turning
Cleared RNAV runway
towards
27
the
approach,
airports?
orbit 237.
Why aren't we turning towards the airports? Why aren't we turning towards the airports? Goodness gracious. Well, I didn't think that thing was ever going to turn towards the airport. All right, Chris. Well, if you can make it, you can. If not, it's okay. I understand. Alright, it's got us locked in.
Orbit 2 tree, 7 wind 265 the tree. Cleared to land runway 27.
Cleared to land
Give him the
runway
crusty
27,
salute.
orbit
Here we
237.
go. We'll be on the ground momentarily. Got a nice... Matter of fact, I don't think we need to... We'll just go ahead and turn that off so we can enjoy the view as we come in to the runway here. It's got to be past, it's probably about 11, probably. Oh, it's almost midnight. I was not too far off, actually. Ta-da! It's 1 minute till. Comes 500. There it is. All right, we're almost there. Make sure we get over the runway because we're still over the water. Oops, I took a screenshot of that by accident. Ooh. That was not how I expected that to happen, but it did. Hit a little harder than I thought we would.
Orbit 2 tree, 7 exit runway when able.
Well, there we are.
Orbit 2 tree 7 contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 for orbit 237. Ground orbit 237, request taxi to parking.
Orbit 237 taxi to general aviation, parking using taxiway Alpha.
Well, thanks, Bex.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha orbit 237.
Oh, we don't even have to go very far for our taxi. Well, there we go. A little bit of a hard landing, but at least we didn't bounce everywhere. probably should have flared just a bit, but that's all right. We made it. Okay, you two. Pardon me. Is it raining out? I'll get a little bit of this sprinkle going. Well, there we are. Accidentally shut down the engines along the way and restarted in the flight, landed. So let's shut off the battery. There we go. An hour 57 flying time. Not too shabby. That puts us closer to almost 25 hours nighttime flying. So that helps out because we're halfway to 50 hours of night flying. So yeah, good stuff. Anyway, that is definitely going to be it for today. I will see you all tomorrow morning, bright and early, F2. And then we'll also do a quick lap in the older F1 car with the V12 engine. And maybe we'll even do a lap in the F2004 car with the V10 engine. Just so you get that love and feeling. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, folks. I will see you all later. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening.